G'day legends, it's Jono here from muzzle.run. First off, I want to thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedules to watch this video. Secondly, I would like to know whether or not you want to see more of these in the future. So hit the like button or drop a comment and let me know whether or not I'm wasting my time and yours. So yeah, apart from that, I hope you enjoy it. And let's get back to the road to G1. See yas!
Hey, and welcome to the very first episode of, at the moment, I'm calling it the Road to Group 1, could be the Road to Glory, could even just be basically something along the lines of featured hounds. So it doesn't necessarily have to be in regards to Group 1, but for the sake of today, it is going to be. Before we move forward, just want to let you know that anything I say is not financial advice, and always make sure that you do your own research and make the decisions that are right for yourself. On that note, let's jump on through. Okay, first off, big congratulations to Greytown Kennels and their Group 1 Riccarton win with the dog Harbour Cruise. Now let's have a quick look at Harbour Cruise. Harbour Cruise is a Sydney from a Kevin. It's got a total of 1,122 races to its name, with 158 wins at 14% and 455 places at 41%. You can see that it is a trained hound, and it was boosted as well. But the base stats after training are 100 speed, 98 acceleration, 99 endurance, and 97 consistency, for a total of 394 out of 400 possible stats. Right, now, I have gone and looked up the mint, and Harbour Cruise was minted 304 days ago at the time of this video, which is the 18th of February 2025, and was minted for 15 Matic or Pole. It was Matic at the time, it is now Pole. We've jumped on over here. Now what I've done is I've clicked on the stats and jumped onto win rate. So let's have a look. Win rate definitely seems to show a preference to wet and cloudy there. I have spoken to the kennel owner of Greytown Kennels, obviously, and God rolls do show that it is a sprinter. As you can see here, it has won quite a lot and has been pretty consistent throughout Opens, Group 3s, Group 2s, and of course Group 1. If we move on over here to the place rate, we'll see 51% place in wet and 61% in cloudy. So you definitely find that they will be its two preferences here. And this is obviously where the God breeder was able to, where CJ was able to work out on the God breeder that it was a sprinter dog. Once again, as you can see down the bottom here, quite consistent throughout all classes as far as its place rate's concerned. As far as finishing, seems to be pretty solid, working down the hill, decreasing level, which is always something very exciting. Now, because it's a cloudy, wet dog, some of these times are actually obviously pretty amazing for those tracks as far as the fastest and getting closest to the world's fastest. So, yeah. Anyway, I wanted to jump on over here and let's just have a look at Harbour Cruise's run into actual G1. Now, it's quite interesting. So for those of you who don't know, the Group 1 trials are run every month. They run at the end of the month now, and it basically opens up the Group 1 for the top Group 2 dogs to come in. So there's a total of 152 greyhounds that are in Group 1. At the end of last year, all points were reset and hounds were retired from Group 1 as well. So this is pretty interesting. Came down here and Greytown Kennels has taken advantage of the fact that 152 dogs are going to be put into G1, and Harbour Cruise actually finished 82nd here. So not the world's greatest showing, but not the worst. Definitely could be worse. Now let's just go over here and let's run through its G1 rounds and final. Sorry, had a brain fart there. All right, now let's have a look. In round 1, we had a 650 cloudy wet race. Now, if I just click on here, we can reveal the results, and it did actually win. So it won its first race. And then we can move on to round 2, which is a cloudy muddy. So it's hit preferences there, some preferences in each of the first 2 rounds, which is good. And it's won that race as well. The third round was a sunny wet, so it did also hit another preference. And we can see that it finished second there behind Exterminator and the other boys, and Mason Tick Tock Boom was in third. All right, day 4 or round 4, we can see here it was a rainy wet track. So once again, hit another preference and has finished back in 5th. So we've got 2 wins, a second and a 5th. I've clicked that wrong button there. Sorry about that. So yeah, 2 wins, a second and a 5th. Coming into the 5th round, it was an 850 snow muddy. We'll have a look at the results here, and it's finished 3rd. So not a bad result there. So 2 wins, a second, a 5th, and a 3rd. And then coming into the last round, it was a snow wet. So again, it's hit a preference in every race, at least one preference. And it's finished 2nd. So pretty consistent all round. 2 firsts, a second, a 5th, and I've gone blank for that one. A 3rd, so a 3rd, and of course another 2nd. Right, so let's head to the final. Now, if we have a look at the final, Harbour Cruise was up against Agent Andrew, DOA, Circular Key, Beast from the West, Zoe the Leper, Ride or Die, and Poor Jamaican. So there's a good mix of dogs there and a good mix of kennels as well. All right, so let's head out to the final race and let's watch it and see how he did it. You can see that some of the dogs there have some pretty amazing stats that it was racing against, as well as those kennels. Lots of races, lots of prize money won as well. Over 160,000 races for the boys. Reasonable jump out, jumping into first position in front of Circular Key and Flemmy. Wow, that was close. On that angle there, it actually looked like Circular Key was in front. May have been till one of the last strides. So, an amazing finish. And that's right, 700, that's actually USDT for the winner, 450 for second and 300 for third, all paid out in USDT prizes. So, yeah. I also spoke to the owner of Greytown Kennels during the week, and I just asked him a few questions, and he basically replied. I just asked him what his thoughts were about about Harbour Cruise, and this is what he comes up with. He sent me this back. He goes, "It's been on my top dogs, obviously based on training stats. He bred it himself, and has gotten 12 out of 15 with the God rolls. A sprinter which likes cloudy wet, but the hard track is its next best. Surprised by the win because it didn't like the sun. However, he'll take it, and it's his best result to date." It's also his only Group 1 hound, which he currently has at the moment because the rest have been retired. So yeah, on that note, once again, thanks for joining me. Not sure if this is something that will continue on, but I was definitely keen to gauge whether or not only do the seasoned racers get any value out of this, but also maybe some new people coming through. So once again, just let me know in the comments. Apart from that, thanks very much. Congratulations, Harbour Cruise, and we'll see you guys at the next G1 Riccarton. See ya.